Hey there, Debo here. We're taking a look at the Ferrari F40. This is one of my, even though it's a red car, it's one of my white whales. I mean, seriously, I've wanted this thing for so long. It came out in 2015. It's part of the Creator Expert line. 1,158 pieces. Set number 10248, if you want to know the details. But let's check out these details. We've got the headlamps that lift up there in the front, which is a pretty nice little effect. There are stickers there, and that is on a double wedge, cheese wedge type thing. And up underneath the hood here, we have what was originally designed to be, the space for a spare tire in the car. But it's actually, they don't give you any spare tires with the F40, I found out. But what they do offer is a handsome luggage set, specifically designed and embossed with the F40 on it. And the designer, I actually have their name here, Mauro Schedoni of Modena. So Modena, Italy. So yeah, they made like their own very special, unique, one-of-a-kind luggage for the F40. And looking in here at the interior, we see a little attention paid to the inside of the door. The steering wheel does lift up a little bit. It's got a bit of a range of motion, not much, but say you wanted to squeeze into this puppy, they're trying to make that happen. The door construction itself is actually pretty nice, as is most of the construction on this car. This was designed by Mike Psyche. This was one of his first ones for the company. And I gotta say, this is fantastic. The rod that holds up the engine bay doesn't really have a very particular place to go, but I mean, it can kind of sit pretty well almost anywhere. And it doesn't lock in when you're done with it either. It just kind of rests between those two panels. But it doesn't really rattle around too much, so I mean, it works out. We're going to take a look at the interior here from the passenger side. We see instrument cluster there in the center that's replicated with some stud pins, I guess you would call them, of the light gray variety. The seats do joggle a little bit. Not much though, not much. And the little Venturi cuts here on the side and on the hood are done very nicely. It's about a brick thick all around because of that. They take a little extra work, and you'll see here that this hood, the one issue I have with this car, that hood just doesn't always want to sit down properly. So sometimes you have to lift the car by the roof, which is actually the best way to lift the car because it's a Technic construction and is the most solid bit of the entire machine. So you don't ever have to worry about, say knocking off a tile or two here and there, as it were. The stickers that come with the set are few, but they are important. They really, add all the finishing touches. So we have the Ferrari badges. We also have 2 stickers on each side in front to finish that black line that goes around the car. F40 for the license plate in back. And F40 actually on the side of the spoiler, which I got this used, didn't have that, so I had to order one. There were only 4 available on Bricklink, so I placed, I believe, the first order I had in a long time with a German seller. But this car is sweet enough, it warrants it. But with the cost of all that included with how much I actually paid for this thing, it was just shy of the actual retail price, which was $99.99 at the time. I remember this because I was like, man, I don't know if I'll ever have that much money to spend on a Lego set. Yeah, that was 2015.